The internal fissures in the Congress in Maharashtra seem to be out in the open after a phone conversation allegedly between Ashok Chavan and a distraught party worker went viral. Now, NDTV cannot vouch for the authenticity of this audio clip, but Ashok Chavan has not denied that the voice is his. He also admits there is major discontent over the Chandrapur seat for which the candidate was declared this morning. All this on a day when the party held a press conference to formally announce its seat-sharing arrangement with the NCP.
An embarrassment for the Congress as its state chief was heard telling a party worker that no one listens to him and he's in such a mental state that he also wants to resign. The leaked telephone conversation has now gone viral.
जो वीडियो एक ऑडियो जो वायरल हुआ है उसमें आपके इस्तीफे की बात भी कही जा रही है, क्या कहना चाहेंगे इस पर?
देखिए, जो प्राइवेट कॉन्वर्सेशन है मेरे और मेरे पार्टी के लोगों के बीच में जी, वो कोई पब्लिक डोमेन में कहने वाली बात नहीं, हमारे इंटरनल कॉन्वर्सेशन है और वो व्यक्तिगत तरीके के इश्यूज है जो मैं बाहर बयान नहीं करना चाहता हूँ
जी। लेकिन जिस तरीके से जो संवाद आया था उसके बाद सवाल उठना शुरू हुआ, क्या कोई किसी प्रकार की नाराजगी या कुछ पार्टी के साथ?
देखो, मेरा अध्यक्ष के नाते मेरा फर्ज बनता है कि कार्यकर्ताओं की बातें सुनूं, उनकी भावना समझ लूं
जी। इसके ऊपर सर, जो जिस टिकट के ऊपर ये पूरा मामला हुआ था चंद्रपुर के, क्या वहां पर अभी कोई नया फैसला लेने की विचार की जा रही है?
आज कुछ नहीं कर सकता हूं, कार्यकर्ताओं का जो भी भावना है वो समझ लेंगे हम।
Meanwhile, the Congress and the NCP announced they're coming together with 54 other parties and organizations. The Congress and the NCP will fight on 24 and 20 seats respectively. The remaining 4 will go to smaller parties, including Raju Shetty's Farmers Pressure Group, which was with the BJP in 2014. The Congress hopes this arrangement will tap into the rural discontent against the BJP, which manifested itself during by-polls ahead of 2019. The Congress-NCP announcement was a mere formality as both parties have already declared key candidates in several seats. However, the delay in declaring candidates in important constituencies like Bhandara Gondia and Pune and Hingoli and Nanded, the only 2 seats that the Congress won in 2014, is a huge worry as internal fissures in the Congress are already out in the open. In Mumbai, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.
So you heard Ashok Chavan there saying that he doesn't disavow the tape, but it was a private conversation and he wouldn't like to talk about it publicly. Let's just play that audio clip out for you in greater detail. And as we said, NDTV cannot vouch for its authenticity.
Hello, good morning, sir.
हो बोलतोय?
चंद्रपूरवरून बोलून राहिलो सर, राजूरकर.
हा बोला.
सर, विनायक बांगडेला तिकीट झाली सर जाहीर.
काय
सर, आपला कॅन्डिडेट शुअर आहे ना सर? महाराष्ट्रामध्ये अशी एकही जागा नाही सर, चंद्रपूरमध्ये शुअर आहे ना सर?
अहो, तुम्ही जे म्हणताय तिकडे मुकुल वासनिकांशी बोलून घ्या, माझ्याकडून पूर्ण समर्थन आहे, पण काही इतक्या लोकांना
साहेब
समजत नाही.
साहेब, आम्ही पूर्ण साहेब, मी म्हणून नाही सर, विनायक बांगडे
बरोबर आहे. मी तुमच्या बरोबर आहे या सगळ्या विषयामध्ये, समजून घ्या.
मुकुल वासनिक काहीच नाही सर, तुमच्या पुढे काहीच नाही सर, तुम्ही पूर्ण महाराष्ट्र सांभाळता सर. मुकुल वासनिक
माझ्या इथे कोणी ऐकायला तयार नाही, खूप प्रयत्न केला, मी सुद्धा राजीनामा द्यायच्या मनस्थितीमध्ये आहे. जरा बोलून घ्या तिकडे वासनिकांना, सांगून द्या.
साहेब खूप परेशान आहे साहेब, तो सीट क्लिअर आहे ना साहेब, यांना जड जाते काय जाते माहित नाही साहेब.
तुम्ही जरा बोला, आमची बाजू मांडा, वडेट्टीवारला सांगा बाजू मांडायला नाही.
Mohammad Khan, I'm going to take this straight across to you and ask you just what's going on in the Maharashtra Congress. A few days ago, we saw the Assembly leader of the opposition, Radhakrishna Vikhe Patil's son, Sujay Vikhe Patil, joining the BJP. Now you have the state Congress chief himself, allegedly on this audio tape, saying that he feels the need to quit. He's feeling helpless. What does this say about, internal party democracy then?
Well, on the subject of sons of leaders joining different parties, the son of a very senior BJP leader recently joined the Congress in front of all of you. I would simply say this. Ashok Chavan is a very, very senior leader of our party. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to comment in this fashion, especially when your channel itself, when I see them carrying it with the tagline that you cannot vouch for the authenticity of this tape, it would be highly inappropriate of me to comment.
But Mr. Chavan hasn't denied it. In fact, he's saying that this was a private conversation. That is about as much of an acknowledgement as you can hope to get under the circumstances.
Well, I would believe that Ashok Chavanji would, I doubt if he's even heard this tape played out. He's been extremely busy over the last 2 days. And again, Ankitaji, I wouldn't put too much stock in this.
Now,
this sort of,
No, that's a somewhat specious argument, I would say.
I would conclude, Ankitaji, by saying that yesterday, every single channel was carrying the news item of another Congress leader switching over to the BJP, and by the evening we found those to be unfounded rumors. So I would not put much stock in this. This is frankly not newsworthy, in my opinion.
Mr. Ghosh, would you have anything to say to this?
I think now really Congress has been trapped in his own trap. This tape, this controversial tape, clearly indicates two things. Number one, that internal democracy, what every time we talk about, it's a family ruled and family owned party. And that is once again proven, the internal democracy is over. A person at the stature of Congress, chief of the Congress in the state, he has got no say to his own partymen, because the party is controlled from 10 Janpat. That's what we are talking about, Namdar and Kamdar. That's we are talking about the family ruled politics that has ruined this country for last 70 years. This is another example.
Tapes, then what about the Rafale tapes?
No. Okay, that's a different subject in chapter. Let me answer first. Let me. I think it is hitting your. It is hitting you directly. So you want to stop, but I can't stop at this stage. So this first is proof that Congress party is totally a single family controlled party. Second point, see this another unique thing. There is not only one seat. His own Nanded seat is not also confirmed. So apparently this is not a question of this particular seat of Chandrapur.
Mr. Ghosh, without going into the nitty-gritty, which presumably the nitty-gritty of the Maharashtra sharing, which
is not got a green signal from 10 Janpat.
So
the accumulated frustration, he has now thinking of resigning, that even the senior most party leader, ex-chief minister, feels like this. I am really feeling pity about the common party men of the Congress.
Okay. Ruhi Tewari, on the larger point, yes.
That is the threat of this family politics in this country.
आप अपनी पार्टी के बारे में सोचिए ना, आप अगर गुड गवर्नेंस और अच्छे दिन लाए हैं, तो आपको और के बारे में क्या बात करने की जरूरत है?
On the larger point that this seems to be bringing out,
आप ज्वाइनिंग की बात कर रहे हैं?
Gentlemen, please, may I? Ruhi Tewari, on the larger question, we're seeing the Congress now, failing to first turn potential allies into coalition partners, and even in states where they have long-standing coalition partners, they are now running into internal splits of a very sort of serious nature, clearly. Is this something that should concern the party?
Two things very quickly, Ankita. I think BJP should not talk about inter-party democracy. I don't think Mr. Amit and Mr. Modi are any torch bearers of any kind of democracy as far as the party is concerned. So, having said that, I think that's a very silly argument for the BJP to make, with all due respect. As for your question, really, I think these kind of optics are what the Congress can avoid at this point. When you're rushing towards elections, when each small thing matters, even rumors of party leaders wanting to join the BJP and these kind of, tapes that are emerging, or for that matter, the fact that Congress has had
Luigi, I just want to ask a question to you.
Sir, I did not interrupt you. Can I please finish, sir? Yes. And the fact that the Congress could not quite seal alliances easily.
I'm afraid I really am completely out of time.
One question.
I'm 10 seconds, Mr. Ghosh. I'm completely out of time.
All right. Can I ask a question to Rui? Do you know who is the next party president of BJP? Just name it. You're talking about democracy is not there. Who is the next party president?
All right. We're going to leave it at that. This is something
but you question me.
Talking about this.
That who is the next party president?
We're going to call this to a close. Thank you very much indeed for joining Left, Right and Centre tonight. There's lots more coming up on NDTV 24/7. Don't go anywhere.